Hi, my name is RikkiLouWho, and welcome to my first video. Today I'll be doing a Creator Sim video on South Park gang. For those who don't know what South Park is, it's a TV show that's been on the air for, I think, more than 2 decades. I think there's 22 seasons. The show centers around 4 young boys who I believe are 8 years old and live in a small town known as South Park, hence the title of the show. The show is quite inappropriate, however intelligent, funny, and doesn't mind making fun of the president a lot, or anyone else for that matter. Everyone's fair game in South Park. The reason why I chose South Park to be my first video is because I really love South Park. I've been a fan for many years now, and I thought it'd be fun. Also, not too complicated. I have some other things in the works for later on, and they're more time consuming and a lot more complicated. Anyways, moving on. As you can see, the first sim I created was Kyle. And Kyle has this voluminous curly hair, and I really wanted to show that. However, the hat kind of covers it up, so you can't see it, but when in his pajamas, you can definitely see it, because I took the hat off. Even though in some cartoons he has the hat on while he has his pajamas on, but sometimes he doesn't, so I just need to show it someplace. Because even when he's wearing a suit, even when he's going to the pool, he's wearing a hat all the time. So right here, I'm trying to figure out what he's going to wear, looking for something. I had a hard time, but you know what? The first thing I chose, I went with, but it took me a while to accept that that's what I was going to do. It took me a while, as you can see. I'm just going through the options. The main reason why I chose to create them as young adults instead of children was basically for more modification options. I want to manipulate their face more, give them more character, add makeup to give them rosy cheeks, because they live in South Park. It's winter all year round except for 2 weeks of the year. Like, it's cold. They need rosy cheeks. It makes them look more innocent, and I think it gives them more character, to be honest. And a big reason, too, was I found in custom content Kyle's hat, and I needed it. It was an option. It wouldn't be an option in children, so I had to do it as young adults. It worked out better for me personally. And now we're moving on to Stan. Now Stan has black hair, which might shock some people because I don't know, they don't realize he has black hair, I guess, because my boyfriend the other day was pretty shooketh. That's a stupid word, jeez. No, he didn't understand, he didn't know. But yeah, he has black hair. Stan's outfit, I had a little difficulty. I wasn't sure what to put him in. Like, it took me a while to figure it out. Like, I was going back and forth. That was mostly because I was having a hard time accepting that he wasn't gonna wear what he would wear in the TV show. So I was a little worried how people would react to that. I tried other options. I just didn't like any of them except for a vest. And I know he's not wearing a vest, but this is a more adult version of the boys, so I figured maybe I could get away with it. And yeah, I tried. There was some things could have worked, but wasn't really feeling it. Like, they live in the cold winter, like, all the time. Like, they need to be warm. So I stick with the vest, but again, I can't accept that, so I just keep going and going, and then I can't decide on a color, as you can see. Oh, and I added gloves to the boys, because in the show they all have gloves, but I didn't like the normal gloves, so I gave them where the fingers are cut off, because I think that looked better in my opinion. The full gloves just looked weird and kind of murdery. Like, they were shiny, right? You see that? They're shiny. It's a little meh. Also, if at times in the video you don't understand me, I apologize. I do speak fast and I do mumble, and I'm really nervous. This is something new to me and I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, now we're moving on to Cartman. Yay, Cartman, he's my favorite. He's evil, he's really evil, but he's my favorite. And I've been working on my Cartman voice and it still sucks. And yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Butters though, I'm getting good at Butters. Maybe one day I'll show you. But today, no, not today. For Cartman, I wanted to make him chubby and adorable kind of way. You know, like, he's evil, yeah, but he has something about them that's very sweet looking, however, crazy. Does that make sense? I don't know. I think he doesn't come off evil enough in The Sim. However, I do like how big his cheeks are, and I think he's pretty cute. Of all the Sims I made in this video, Kyle's my favorite. Even though Cartman's my favorite in the show, Kyle turned out to be my favorite. It's something about his face. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. For Cartman's outfit, I think it went a little easier. I wanted to make sure he stood out different. And then again, I couldn't make up my mind. I went back and tried to fix Stan. Jeez. Why? Just couldn't accept it, could I? So again, I'm trying new things, trying to figure it out. But you know what? The hoodie worked the best, in my opinion. Like, what's Cartman gonna wear when he's older? Probably a hoodie. That's comfortable. He's all about comfort, right? Yeah, I see him wearing a hoodie. He doesn't look that big in this video, but like when he turns to the side, he looks a lot bigger. But from the front, he doesn't really look that big. But you know, in the show, he's pretty big. Did I seriously change that hoodie again? Oh my gosh. You know, you forget how much you change stuff until you watch it back. Jeez. I really couldn't make up my mind, could I? Okay. Moving on to Kenny. For Kenny, he was a lot different than the rest of the boys. He had to look a lot more skinny because his family's really poor. Like, they don't have food a lot of the time, and they don't have new clothes, so his look was a lot different. For most of his outfits, they're all the same, except for his going out outfit. No, his formal outfit is the only one different, because he never goes to the pool. I found that quite shocking to find out. Like, I was looking through photos, seeing what the boys wore when they went to the pool, and Kenny was never at a pool. At least, as far as I know, I couldn't find a single image of Kenny at a pool, or the beach, or a swim park, anywhere, nothing. So the only outfit he has different than his everyday outfit is his formal, which is a blue suit, I think, which is his dad's. So, which was his dad's, at least. So for Kenny, I hollowed out his cheeks a lot. I made him quite skinny, and gave him clothes with holes in it, basically. Like, you can see his ribs here. Yeah. So for Kenny, I had to make sure, I had to be more creative, and I decided to go with, I think, a baseball cap, a backwards one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you know, he doesn't really look like Kenny from the show, but, like, at least his wardrobe-wise, but I tried. I tried a few different things, but my favorite was the vest. The orange vest, yeah. I was a little unsure about the orange on orange, but really that's Kenny, so I couldn't do anything else. In the comments below, you guys should let me know who's your favorite, and also who do you identify with? Because personally, I have a mixture, and it kind of scares me, that mixture, because my mixture is Butters and Tweak. It's kind of sad, because they're very pitiful people in the show. So that makes me look at myself a little differently, and I'm a little worried. Well, I guess that's it. So I'll see you next time. Bye!